So folks, today I'd like to talk to you about this. And no, I'm not going to do a review of the A6300. There are plenty of videos out there for that. What I'm here to review today is actually this. This here is the Metabone Speed Booster. I got the Canon EF mount to Sony E mount. This is the Ultra version. So you might think, well, it's just an adapter, right? Well, no, actually. This thing actually has some very sophisticated optics that actually adapts the field of view on a full frame lens onto an APS-C size sensor. So what does it mean? Well, you get more shallow depth of field when you use your full frame lenses. You have a reduced crop factor, meaning you actually take more advantage of the lens's glass as opposed to APS-C, where you actually just use the center of the full frame glass. So why would you want something like this on your camera? Well, a full frame camera, a high-end full frame camera, typically would run you thousands upon thousands of dollars. And this here, this A6300, I got used for just a tad under $900. And with this, I essentially get near full frame field of view at half the price. So, the camera was just under $900. I actually got the Speed Booster itself used for just $500. I pretty much took almost half off the price of an A7R II full frame camera, and I am getting very much similar results, except minus the megapixels. So with this, I can adapt plentiful and cheap Canon glass, and it works pretty well. So my experience with it so far, I've had it since about April. I've done several photo shoots with it, and the autofocus performance is pretty decent. I mean, I'm actually glad I did not make a review of this months earlier when I first thought about making the video, because I'm actually still learning things about this adapter. The autofocus performance, it works very well in stills, and at the time I also tried shooting video with it, and I thought, geez, there's something wrong, because it would not focus properly at all when I was shooting video. Because this adapter actually has a little button here on the side that actually switches between a green mode and an advanced mode. So you activate it by taking the adapter off. Well, this is just one of the ways to do it, but this is the only one I care about because this is the one I use. So you take this, you turn on the camera, it actually still operates. You press and hold the button, and then you put the lens on, and that engages the advanced mode, and that allows you to take advantage of several advanced autofocus features. And you just simply disable it by taking the adapter back off and putting it back on, and there it's back in the green mode. So why would anyone switch between these modes? Well, the green mode is if you want phase detect autofocus. Now, the A6300 has it, the A6500 has it, the A7R II, and the new A9 has it as well. So if you want phase detect autofocus, you want to leave it on the green mode. If you want high speed contrast autofocus on cameras that do not have phase detect, you want to switch to the advanced mode, and that helps you with a whole lot on your shoots. Now, generally I've been using it on green mode because I didn't realize how to switch modes before, and the video never focused on green mode. But after discovering the advanced mode, it actually does focus fairly well when using video with advanced mode. Now, how's the quality? It's actually pretty good. Based on the physics of the Speed Booster, I'm not going to get into it, But by focusing all that extra light from a full frame field of view onto a smaller sensor, I do get more light. And the pictures are actually a whole lot brighter. So this is a Canon 50mm f1.8, the Nifty 50. I actually can reduce it to about an f1.3 in terms of its exposure, and it actually has very, very bright shots. The bokeh is quite amazing. Now, how's the autofocus exactly for these lenses? The 50mm works just fine. At the time, I also got an 85mm before it was tested, and that worked fine. And now, after a few months, I look under lists of approved and tested lenses. The 85 is actually on there, so just because the lens is not listed on their lists of tested lenses, that doesn't mean it's not going to work. I mean, I took a gamble with the 85 and it happened to work very, very nicely. I also have a 75 to 300. I have not tested that yet on the advanced mode, but for the face detect on the green mode, it's alright. I do notice a lot of hunting when it comes to the longer focal lengths. Like all the way at Super Telephoto at 300mm, it does hunt a lot and it misses focus a lot. So I would not recommend very long distance shooting with these speed boosters. Maybe someday they'll get a firmware update to improve that, but as of the recording of this video, I would not recommend a Super Telephoto with a speed booster. You're better off getting a dumb adapter or a native lens. Yes, I've only recently discovered the advanced mode, and I can't really say too much about the video, but from a photography point of view, from a stills point of view, this is an absolutely amazing bargain. I mean, I only paid a fraction of what a full frame camera is, and I'm still getting similar results. Also keep in mind that this is the Gen 1 of the Speed Booster Ultra EF to E mount. There's actually a version 2 of this available now, and I can only imagine how much better they've improved it. Possibly would improve compatibility for lenses or better autofocus features. Who knows? I mean, this is very good, and if I ever get the opportunity to test these Mark II of this EF to E Ultra Speed Booster, then I definitely go for it and try it out. I mean, I'm sure it's going to make things a whole lot easier for me with video still. I haven't even taken advantage of this all the way yet, but wow, from what I've seen so far with the stills, I'm sure video with this and the new version is going to be amazing. This past year, I've been really looking to up my photography game, and I think I found an incredible dream combo in these two devices, the Speed Booster and the A6300. I actually have another lens on order, the Sigma 50mm 1.4 Art. That's going to replace this Canon 50mm, and I hope to get even better shots with it. I always buy my stuff used, and I am shameless about that. I mean, I save money. Use camera, use Speed Booster, I save a whole lot more money compared to a full frame lens. And there's nothing wrong with that. So once I do get that lens, I'll definitely test it out with photos and video. Stay tuned for that. I'll have a review of, I don't know, I guess I'll make it a series of videos or something where I just get used gear and try out all sorts of photography and video projects. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.